Lisa, my wife, she is half Korean, and she has been making Korean dishes for myself and our kids for many years. Through the pandemic, she and I have both been working in the corporate world, and we thought we want to do something a little bit different. She wanted to do something specifically a little bit different, a little something she was more passionate about, something she could use her God-given skills of cooking for. And so we're like, hey, why not? It's the end of a pandemic. Let's go start a restaurant and let's see what happens. Let's share what we have been able to enjoy for many years. And so we thought of the idea of Tri Seoul food to bring Korean dishes to the Bristol and Tri-Cities area. And so that's kind of how that whole thing got started, and been loving it ever since. So as Lisa and I were looking for a location for the restaurant, there were a couple of things that we wanted to really find. Number one is we didn't want to be on a main road. We didn't want to have too much traffic, frankly. What we wanted to do was find a place in Bristol where there weren't a lot of restaurants. So we looked at a couple of different areas. The other thing we were looking for is something a little more small, a little more quaint, to bring the Korean food to this area. So we looked probably for a good 8 or 9 months, and after a couple of different options, we were able to settle in and find this location, which previously was a credit union, was a bank. And so we were able to take it and totally gut it and turn a bank into a restaurant, and really set it up more like a Korean salad bar type of style, right? Where somebody could, if they want to, bring their family and come sit down, or they could just swing through and pick it up. We even have a drive-through. They could swing through the drive-through and pick it up. So the location really worked out perfect. It was the perfect size, really the perfect location, an area in Bristol where there weren't really a lot of restaurants already, and a place that somebody could just come bring their family and enjoy some Korean food. Yeah, this is definitely a family business. Lisa, who frankly, obviously not just the co-owner, but she is the primary cook, and she is responsible for all the delicious food that is served. But we were also able to integrate our children into this, not only now helping us serve, like Lauren, who's my daughter. Our daughter, she goes to school full-time at ETSU and then helps us during her off time. Her friend Grayson, who also is a local from Tennessee High, is helping us out as well. Jacob, Auden, all our kids help in some way, form, or fashion, whether it is helping Lisa in the kitchen to cook, helping to serve customers, or even doing some of the cleanup and things after hours. So not only have they helped while we've been open, but before, and helping us get this set up and doing all the renovations. And every one of our kids, Jalen, Auden, Jacob, and Lauren, helped in some way, form, or fashion, just getting the restaurant all set up. Lisa is half Korean, her father's Korean, and she learned to cook both from her mother, who learned to cook from her father, as well as her father over time. Even as a young child, she was introduced many of these dishes, and how to cook and fry up bulgogi, or how to make the different sauces from gochujang. And really, it was a lot of family recipes that are a part of what we have here at Tri Seoul Food. Most of our customers have never had it. Most of our customers come in, have never had kimchi, they've never had bulgogi. And so this is new for them. It's a new experience. And the great thing is the way we have it set up is they can be as safe as they want to, or as adventurous as they want to, right? So they can come in, just get some rice and some meat, maybe a couple of veggies, or they can come in and really load up their bibimbap bowl and add the spicy sauce to it, our perfect storm. They can add our kimchi to it. They can try our mandu, which are our fried dumplings. So I would say probably about 60 to 70% are new to Korean food. And then we do have those folks who are like, oh, thank goodness we finally have Korean food in this area. We have been waiting for this for quite some time. So it's a good mix. Our customers range from young, like teenagers, all the way up through some of the older generation in this area. We really get a plethora of different customers who come here. We have some, and I can't express enough how thankful we are for the support of the community, because we have some folks who come in 2, 3, 4 times a week, and every single day we get somebody who's new, somebody who hadn't heard of us, didn't know where we were located, didn't know when we were open. And so they come in and get to experience us for the first time. And many, many times we see those folks back again in the restaurant. So we get all types of customers. We've also had the joy of working with and partnering with Young Life in this area. And we've brought in the King University volleyball teams to come try out the food. So we've been able to introduce it through a variety of venues and different groups in this area that have helped support us and have frankly been awesome customers. So as people have gotten to try out Tri Seoul food and try Korean food, our most popular dishes definitely are bibimbap bowls, where somebody can come in and literally build their own bowl. But on top of that, we've been able to introduce Korean wings. And people have just raved about the chicken wings that we have, where they can either get soy garlic, or if they want spicy, they can get Korean spicy. So definitely the bibimbap bowl is our most popular, but the wings are really starting to catch on. As we continue to grow and the food gets introduced into the area, we absolutely have more Korean dishes that Lisa wants to introduce. So definitely more menu items. We're looking to expand on our hours. So we definitely, as we grow, want to find ways to introduce new foods, new dishes to the area. We are looking at expanding and getting into catering. We've done a couple of smaller events, and there are still some things that we're working out, but absolutely catering is one of the things that we would love to grow into in the future. Tri Seoul Food, we're located at 1200 Bluff City Highway here in Bristol, Tennessee. And our hours currently are Monday through Thursday. We're open from lunch from 11 to 2. We're open for dinner from 5 to 7. And then on Fridays, we're open for lunch from 11 to 3 p.m. As we came up with the name for Tri Seoul Food, so it actually has a couple of different meanings. So obviously, Tri as in the Tri-Cities, and Seoul as in Seoul, Korea. But part of the message too is for people to actually try Seoul. And when I say that, I mean like try using their heart and their soul in everything that we do. So for us, the experience that we provide our customers here and our patrons, who we call our Tri Soulmates, really is a big deal for us. So it isn't just about serving delicious food, it's also about the experience that they get and really encouraging folks to just try to lead by their heart and their soul.